Again we return to Jimmy Allen's Air Adventures. The young pilot, you will remember, was cleared of any guilt connected with the murder of Quackenbush, National Airways passenger who was found dead on Jimmy's plane. Speed and Jimmy pursue the notorious digger Dawson, who they believe to be the murderer, into the Michigan woods. There, in a remote, desolate region, they followed Dawson down upon a runway cut between the trees. But while they are investigating Dawson's plane, they are in turn captured by the digger. Bud Knowles, whose plane Dawson chartered at Cleveland Airport, is found unconscious on the cabin floor. At the point of a gun, Dawson marches Speed and Jimmy into the front room of a nearby shack. Jimmy is bound and placed in the rear with Bud Knowles. Dawson makes Speed a proposition to join him, promising the National Airways pilot a fabulous sum. Speed, in turn, traps the digger into admitting the murder of Quackenbush. Dawson, angered, threatens immediate death to both pilots. But on going to the door, he makes the amazing discovery that Jimmy has disappeared.
Jimmy gone? Why, what in the world do you mean?
Just what I said. There's not hiding a hair of him in this back room.
But your men bound him and put him in there, didn't they?
Sure they did.
Well, how could he have gotten away?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out soon. Hey, stopper! Funky! Hey, stopper! Come on in here.
Well, I guess you aren't so smart after all, Dawson. You may kill me, but the kid will get away.
Oh, yeah? Do you think so?
Let me tell you.
No man can get out of this place unless he knows the way. And he'd starve to death before he's found.
Yeah? Jimmy's a pretty smart kid, Dawson. If there's any way to get out, he'll find it.
Smarter men than him have tried it and failed. Well, that's Kid Jimmy Allen is gone.
That's a push him alone.
Open that back door and take a look for yourself. Did you and Tucky tie him up good? Well, then start looking around. That kid can't get very far. You know that. All right, now, hop through it.
Well, Dawson, things don't look so bright now, do they?
Oh, that kid. I'm not worried about him.
The facts of the case are that you've got too much to worry about. You know, I think I'd go crazy if I were in your shoes.
Well, don't worry about me. I'm not one of those weak-minded guys.
You're smart. You'll just give yourself up.
What? With a fortune in sight. Why, you're nuts.
All right. What's the next move?
I was just thinking about that.
Well, why don't you come to some sort of conclusion? I'm getting rather tired of sitting in this hard chair.
Well, I have. And you won't have to sit on that chair, Miss Romeo.
Well, that's a swell.
You won't think it's a swell when I tell you what's going to happen.
Oh, you've got a little surprise for me. Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I have. And here it is. I can't let you write any letters. But if you've got any praying to do, you'd better start right now.
Praying? Oh, I see. So that's the surprise you have for me, eh? You're going to bump me off.
Yeah. I made up my mind there's no use wasting any more time. If you'd have talked reason with me, you could have made yourself plenty of dough. But I can see right now that while you and Alan are running around loose, I'm not going to be very safe.
That's certainly a very true statement.
So I figured, few days, this spot's going to get right up hot anyway, and I better rub you and Ellen out and beat it to some other part while they're going good.
A very logical conclusion. But you see, you haven't got Jimmy.
With you out of the way, Robertson, it won't take us very long to find that kid.
Yes, that's right. You won't have to sit around and watch me.
Exactly. Start praying, because I've got my watch out, and you've only got 2 minutes to live.
We've got a lot longer than 2 minutes to live, Dawson. Drop that gun and raise your arms over your head.
Jimmy, why you...
Come on. Hurry up. Drop that gun and I start shooting.
Give him cover, Jim. I'll get the gun.
That's the stuff. Well, Dawson, how do you like things now?
How in the world did you do it, kid?
Never mind that now. I'll tell you later. We've got to do something and do it quick.
Yeah. And you got your neck we have. Did you see anything of those two spuds of Dawson? All Stopper and Chunky?
Yeah, they're out looking for me. I waited until they got a little ways away from the shack. They'll be coming back to us.
Well, let's decide right now what we're going to do.
Well, how about tying Dawson up, sticking him in our fleet wing along with Spud Knowles and taking off?
No. We haven't got enough gas, eh?
We could drain the gas out of the cormorant.
That won't do you any good. I was just about out of gas when I landed here.
Yeah, I'm afraid we wouldn't get very far. And another thing. It's going to be pretty tough to take off between those trees in the dark.
In other words, you think we'd better stay here?
Yeah, I think you better. At least until daybreak. And don't forget just one thing.
Well, what's that?
We radioed our position to Jackson about 10 minutes before we landed. By daybreak, this whole country will be buzzing with flames.
They'll never spot this place.
No? That's what you think. They'll spot it all right. We'll make it easy for them to spot it.
Well, here's what we better do. We'll tie up Mr. Digger Dawson here so we won't have to worry about him. And I think the three of us can hold this place against Digger's two thugs outside and any others we haven't seen.
The three of us? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Why, you, I, and Spud Knowles.
Oh, sure, Spud. Is he conscious now?
Yes, he came to while he was lying next to me in that back room on the floor. He didn't do much, but he reached into my pocket and got my pocket knife. Then he succeeded in cutting the rope that found me. Here, you watch Dawson while I carry him in.
Okay, kid. We've sure got to take care of him.
Can you beat that? I knew I should have tied that guy up.
Yes, of course. But you see, we all make mistakes often. And it's just some little mistake like that that's going to let you swing.
All right. I'll get out of this.
Here he is, Steve.
Ah, the poor fellow. Put him down on this rug. Is he conscious now?
Yeah. I'm conscious, Mr. Robertson. I feel awful weak.
Oh, sure you do. I know. There's a hard crack you got over the head. Here, let me take a look. Now, you keep your eye on Dawson, kid.
Right you are, Steve.
Yes, Bud. I think you've got a nasty cut on the back of your head. A lump as big as an ostrich egg.
Sure went out like a light when he hit me.
The dirty coward. Hitting somebody in the back of the head when he didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Is there any rope around anywhere, Jim?
Yeah, there's some in the back room. I'll get it and tie up Dawson while you watch it.
That's the stuff, kid. We'll make it snappy. As soon as you're through, we'll douse the light here. Otherwise, there may be pumps full of lead from the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, that wound of yours ought to be dressed, Bud. Just as soon as I can get out to that sweet wing of ours, I'll get the first aid kit and fix here.
Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. I want to see you turn this Dawson over to the law.
We're going to do that all right. Don't you worry about it.
You think you are.
Tell me what happened, Bud.
Well, there's not much to tell. This guy Dawson, only didn't say his name was Dawson, came out to the hangar and wanted to get to New York in a hurry.
Hey, none of that, Dawson. Keep those hands up. Don't move toward that window. Oh, there you are, Jim. Got to get that fella tied up quick.
I'll have him tied up in a jiffy, Steve. Here, Dawson. Lie on the floor and put your hands behind your back. Get down there. That's the stuff.
So, he wanted you to take him to New York, did he, huh?
Yeah, he spiked a robe and took a horse. Then, after we were in the air, he told me to circle around over the lake and head west. Well, I asked him where we were going. He said that was his business. Well, I told him it was my business, too, because I didn't want to get stuck somewhere if I couldn't get any gas or oil.
Oh, sure. I don't blame you.
And the next thing, I saw a great big flash of lightning. And that was all.
I've got Dawson tied up, Steve.
Ah, that's swell, kid. Come on over here and we'll decide what is...
That's good, Jim. That's that light. I'll have it in a second.
That's better. That's right. Listen, Jim. I've got that gun, don't you?
Yes, and I think that's very funny on the ship.
That gun That Dawson's automatic. Get one for me, will you?
Sure, I'll have one with Jesse.
Well, what are we going to do? Well, we know Dawson's got 2 men on the outside. We may have more. I think the 3 of us can defend this shack all right. I'll take the window on the outside. Jim can take the one on the opposite side. You can stay here in the middle to help out for everyone. Are you feeling a little bit stronger now?
Yeah, a little bit. Not much.
That's good. We'll be all right. Just take it easy now. Take it easy, and everything's going to be all right.
There's not a medal for you.
What's happening?
Hey, Digger. Hey, what's going on here? What's the matter? What'd you get the lights out for?
Shut up, Dawson. Now, listen to me, Stopper. Don't take a step inside that door. Your friend, the digger, is tied up on the floor. And that's where he's going to stay until the law takes him out. So if you know what's healthy for you, you and any pals of yours better start moving out of this place pretty fast. And if I were you, I'd put just as many miles between yourselves and this place by daybreak as you can.
You listen to me, Stopper. You stick around and give them the work.
Jimmy and Speed have the upper hand for the time being. But what will happen during the long stretches of the night? Can Supper and his men do anything to help their chief? Exciting moments are in store for you.